I've watched anime since I was a child. One of the first ones I can remember is the movie Spirited Away made by Studio Ghibli. I remember being blown away at the animation and so confused at what was going on in the story, but I enjoyed it all the same. As I grew up, I would find that I understood the movie more. Since the theme of the movie focused on children growing up, it really hit me that my understanding of the movie was because I had grown up as well. Today, I chose to draw a scene from Spirited Away as it has a special place in my heart as my first anime. I decided to focus on a scene depicting the main character with her friends as the peaceful mood, ghost mythology, and beautiful scenery really encompassed what drew me into watching anime and was a pretty good representation of Japanese culture. As many anime studios follow traditional methods and draw by hand, I decided to draw by hand as well. I'm sure many people will have different experiences and opinions of anime, but I wanted to tell my side of the story, so that maybe people can see why they should watch anime from a fellow anime fan, instead of some facts and numbers thrown at them instead. My journey might be vastly different from whoever's watching, but maybe my path will inspire you to create your own story with anime. What got me interested in anime were the trips I would take to Asia every year as a child during the summer. I would look at the animes that would pop up on the TV and be so confused as to why it looked so different from the cartoons back at home. Everywhere around me, I would see all types of anime merchandise or anime promotions that I had never seen before in the US. Spirited Away had all these fantastical scenes with a Japanese theme to the scenery that I had never really seen in American shows. It was one of the first animes to reach the US that got enough recognition and money to garner fame among Americans. Before that, I had not really seen anything like it on TV or movies. The only things I would see were things like Pokemon or Naruto, but Pokemon was already so westernized when it reached the US that it was basically a cartoon, and Naruto was for an audience that was older than I was at the time and would be on TV late at night when I wasn't allowed to stay up. So watching Spirited Away with its proud display of Japanese culture and plot meant for an audience of all ages to understand. It really made me realize that there was so much I was missing out on from the world, and I got ever more curious of what anime was. For a long time, I just thought of it as Asian cartoons and didn't really know what was going on with it. Even though Pokemon and Naruto were considered animes, they were always on the Cartoon Network channel, and no one really specified what it was other than that it was Japanese. When I would ask my friends, nobody knew what I was talking about either. It was only later that I talked about it to an art teacher and asked about it, that they told me that it was anime. As soon as I had a name for it, I researched more into what I could watch. I fell in love with the anime art style pretty quickly and decided that I wanted to learn how to draw anime. I had already been taking art classes before then, but I was mostly focusing on classical art, like landscape and bowls of fruit. I started easy with simple animes like Pokemon, or Japanese mascots like Hello Kitty. As I practiced more and more, I eventually got the hang of drawing anime people. My family saw my passion for anime grow, and I remember many a time when my family would sit down and watch an anime together. I wasn't only watching anime for the beautiful stories it would tell, but I was also analyzing each and every line to learn how to draw like that. Over time, I improved and felt proud of what I accomplished over the years. It also let me see how much work was put into drawing anime after the hours and hours of working on a single anime character, and my respect for anime artists grew every time. Without even realizing it, I ended up learning more about Japanese culture through watching many different animes. From the Japanese humor to the common school scenes it would display, I soon learned some aspects of Japanese culture. Through this journey of finding anime, I got to experience the many storylines and morals that it taught me and learn a bit about a country that was not that well known in the US other than stereotypes. From a simple curiosity to a passionate hobby, I ended up making some good memories with anime along the way. I feel like anime is something anyone can watch. Maybe there are people who, like me, were curious about the Japanese stories that anime could tell, or maybe some artists spotted some anime art and wanted it to use as an art resource. Whatever reason, anime is definitely something worth watching. When I first discovered anime, it was barely known in the US, but as I grew older, I noticed anime is quickly improving in both story and art, and saw the anime fandom increase with improvement. Now, it has become a topic that's garnered enough popularity that even streaming services have rights to different animes for watchers. Many people in this time love to binge watch shows and movies like Game of Thrones or Marvel movies, and I definitely think anime shows are something to definitely add on that list of things to watch. I hope with my art recreation of Spirited Away, maybe you could see a glimpse into the magic of anime that I saw and check it out yourself.